What is up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. If this is going to be the first time you're going to tune into one of my lives, well, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Crazy Crime Chick. I discuss true crime. I love spreading awareness with the missing, unsolved, and cases that I personally believe that don't get enough attention. But I do find myself in the rabbit holes, and I usually take you guys with me. So if you're into true crime without the added bullshit, stick around and hello, hello, hello. Well, welcome everybody. Hey, how's everybody doing today? I feel like I look so shiny. We just finished cardio a little while ago, so I'm a little oily. Hi guys. Let's see who's here today. I'm going to scroll on up and just see. I know Rose was in the house, so let me say hi to my favorite cowgirl and Sky. Sky says that she's going through withdrawals. I just letting everyone know I don't have a phone right now, and yeah, I'm dying. Sky don't have Facebook or anything, so I miss talking to her every single day. I truly miss you. Hey, Amanda, she says, hey, everyone, I'll be home in a bit. I'll be in here. Okay, cool. We'll be here for probably like a good live. It ain't going to be live, like an hour. Not going to take up too much of your guys' time. Yes, Rose, please hit the like button for me, guys. Hey, what's up? How are you doing today? Truly amazing. Hey, everyone. Hey, Carly, good to see you. And Buttercup, hello. Hi, Vicky. How are you doing today? So I do have my window open, you guys, so you guys might hear all the noises in the background. Hello, how are you doing today? We got Dee in the house. Hopefully Valerie will be in here. I had no way of letting her know that I was live, or even John. We'll see if John pops in. Hopefully they do pop in. Hey, Stacy, how are you doing? Izzy, I like that. Izzy, what is it short for your name? That's a dope name, Izzy. Izzy, Izzy, Izzy. All right. So you guys, how have you guys all been? I haven't went live in so long. I feel so weird. I feel really out of place, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it took me a good minute just to set up everything all over again, because I was like, yeah, it's been some time since I've been live. I took a day off last week, what ended up being a week and a half. So lots to go over, lots to go over. Today we're live, tomorrow we're live, and Friday we'll be live. So get back everything in the routine of being back here. So um, that's my baby doggy's name. Oh, is it? That's pretty cool. What kind of dog do you have? We love animals here, especially dogs. We're dog lovers here. All right, you guys, I am going to turn my camera off for a little bit just because, I got to get used to being back on camera and everything, and I feel kind of strange. Hey, Sandra, how are you? I missed you. I missed all you guys, actually, to be honest with you guys. I missed all of my members. And when I lost well, I didn't lose my phone. When I no longer had a phone, it was really hard for me to even go on and put anything up on the channel, on the community page, because I'm using my iPad, and I don't know, copying and pasting isn't working with it. So it's been a struggle for me these past few days. But Sky, I should have my phone either today, hopefully, or tomorrow. But I miss you guys so much. Seriously, I'm not even playing. I really do miss you guys a lot. Today's live is going to obviously be about Cassie Carlie case. If you guys don't know that case at all, I do have a couple of lives up with it. Check those out. But we're going to be going over, there is now been released a affidavit that was released. So we're going to go through that. Also, Marcus Spanevelo, he is back in Santa Rosa County, so we're going to go over all of that. We're going to look at him, his bond hearing, and then we'll just have a little discussion. Vicky, I missed you guys too. I seriously did. I'm not even playing. I really missed you guys. But just so you guys know, even though I haven't been able to post or go live or do anything, I have been watching everything with the Summer Wiles case. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. And tomorrow we'll be live with the Summer Wiles case, and we'll be talking about what you guys are emailing me on, okay? Which is going to be this new claim that Rose Marie Bly has been found. Okay, so we'll go over that tomorrow. I'm not going to start today with that. I'll go over that tomorrow. But Hey, there's Valerie. There she is. I'm glad you made it. I was like, I don't know how to tell you, Valerie, even though you're on Facebook. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. All right, let me share my screen, you guys. Let's just jump right into this. And I'm going to just give you guys a little timeline of Marcus's, his arrest. And then we'll get into everything else. Yes, please do. Please do. Let me share my screen. Let me add this to the screen. And let me take that off. All right, so let me go through this, and I'm not going to look at chat, you guys. You guys know how I am. Izzy says, I do not believe that's Rosen. Oh my God, Izzy, it took me about 5 minutes, yeah. But I recognize that photo anyways, and if you, yeah, I had such a headache. I had such a headache. All right, but I need to stay focused. Perfect time for a live. I know. I'm glad you're here, Valerie. I miss you. Seriously, I do. Hey, Apple, how are you? She says, hey, CC and all. Good to have you here. So is it blurry on your end, the screen, or can you guys, is it focused right now? Because on my end, it looks a little blurry. Let me see what you guys say. And since I don't have a phone, I'll be looking at chat through StreamYard, which lags. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let me see what you guys say. And I think I can turn the camera on back now. And if it starts lagging, I'll just cut the camera. It's blurry. What if I zoom in? Oops. What if I move it in a little bit? It needs to focus. That's why. Let's see. How about if I move things around? Let me know when it's not so blurry on your end. See, I can't even check my YouTube because it's clear but slightly small. Okay, so let's make it a little bigger for you guys. Is that better, darling? Let's close this. Is that a little better? Well, we're not going to stay on this screen anyways. I'm going to be moving around. It's still blurry for you, Izzy? Well, hopefully it focuses in just a minute for you. But let me just read this to you guys, okay? So it says that on this is just a little timeline to get you guys a little caught up to where we're at today, okay? Dee says it's perfect on our end. Okay, thank you, Dee. Thank you. My water bottle keeps popping. Let me open it. All right, so on April 2nd, let's focus here. Marcus Spanevelo was arrested in Tennessee on 3 charges related to the investigation. Now, Spanevelo is, again, Cassie's ex-boyfriend. They also have a child together, 4-year-old Sailor, and you guys already know that Sailor is back with Cassie's family. Thank you, Jesus. Now, his charges included tampering with evidence, giving false information concerning a missing persons investigation, and destruction of evidence. Now, on April 3rd, during a news conference that was held by Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office on Sunday, officials announced the remains of Cassie Carlie had been located. And we were actually live for that news press, and none of us expected that information to be dropped. We all thought it was just going to be like an update to Marcus being arrested and the charges and stuff like that. But we learned that day that her body had been located. Now, on April 4th, Marcus Spanevelo appeared in a Tennessee court on April 4th where he refused extradition. He told the judge, if you guys remember this, we did watch this also, there are some things that he needed to resolve before he was willing to go that route. Now, on April 13th, Marcus Spanevelo voluntarily signed his waiver of extradition to Florida. That meant that officials can start to make the plans to bring him back to Santa Rosa County. On April 18th, Marcus Spanevelo was booked into Santa Rosa County Jail, so that was just the other day. And a report for Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office said that Spanevelo was charged with 1 count of tampering with evidence, 1 count of false information to law enforcement officials during the investigation, and then again obstructing justice. Now, April 19th, which would have just been yesterday, Marcus had his first appearance in Santa Rosa County, and the judge set his bond on the 3 charges, again, tampering with evidence, providing false information to law enforcement, and obstruction to justice, obstructing justice. At his bond was set at $21,000. Now, I know when I first heard that, I was really upset by it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's 21,000. He's going to bond out the next day. Like in 2 days, he'll be out. I kept thinking like, oh my gosh. So I had to go like looking into everything. And then I did see, if you guys can see right here, that Marcus, even though his bond is, at 21,000 for those 3 charges, he still faces a holdout in St. Clair County, Alabama, for failing to appear for a speeding ticket. And if you guys remember, we went through that in one of the lives. We looked at it. He has a lot of speeding tickets, by the way. But so what that basically means, and I'm just going to explain it in a layman's term, not like law enforcement terms, but even his bond is set at 21,000, right, for the 3 charges. So even if someone comes up with that, with the money to bond him out, he still has a hold on him for St. Clair County for that failure to appear. So even if someone comes up with the money, he can't go nowhere, you guys, because he has to deal with that still. So that brought me a little comfort knowing that he ain't at least going to bond out today or tomorrow or next week, because he'll still, even if he did come up with the money, he still has a hold on him. Okay, so he ain't going nowhere anytime soon. Now, I don't know the time frame of this hold, how long that can last. Is it weeks? Is it months? But it does state that prosecutors expect to file more charges after the medical examiner finishes with Cassie's autopsy. Remember, we're still waiting on the toxicology report and all of that. So I'm assuming that this might be a tactic in a way with law enforcement with this, hold on him, because if someone bonded him out, he has the hold. I feel like, again, that time frame, I don't know how long that hold could be, but he would have to get all of that resolved in Alabama and take care of that. I'm going to assume by then we're going to have the results and we'll have new charges. So I personally don't think he's going to go anywhere. Yeah, that's so good news. Good news, good news, good news. Because at first, when I first seen the 21,000, I was like, holy shit, I'm sure someone's going to get that from her. He has it probably. So I was like, shit, he's going to be out. But there's a hold. He ain't going nowhere. So let's take a breather on it. And Cassie's sister did talk about this. So let me share that with you guys really quick. So let me stop sharing this one. Let's move some stuff around. How are you guys doing in chat? I don't want to put it right there. Okay, let's see. Give me a second, guys. I think it's this one. Yeah. So right now what I'm going to play for you guys is Cassie's sister. She addresses this exactly. Him, the bond, and also the hold. Okay. So let me see what you guys are saying really quick. Hey, sweet Sherry, how are you? Hey, Matthew, good to see you. All right. Let me see. Can you guys see that okay? I think it's loading on my end. And this is the one I'm going to play for you guys. So let me click this and let it load. Okay, let's make this a little bigger. Let me mute.
Spanevelo not saying much during his first court appearance. Spanevelo remained mostly silent and appeared unconcerned during the bond hearing. Cassie's sister, Carlie, says his quiet demeanor.
All right, let it load, you guys. It's loading right now.
Isn't surprising.
Since the beginning, we knew he would remain tight-lipped and stubborn, and his arrogance and all that. We are not surprised.
The judge set Spanevelo's bond at $21,000, $20,000 for tampering with evidence and providing false information during the silent and appeared unconcerned during the bond hearing. during his first court appearance. Spanevelo remained mostly silent and appeared unconcerned during the bond hearing. Cassie's sister, Carlie, says his quiet demeanor isn't surprising.
Since the beginning, we knew he would remain tight-lipped and stubborn, and his arrogance and all that. We are not surprised.
The judge set Spanevelo's bond at $21,000, $20,000 for tampering with evidence and providing false information during the investigation, plus another $1,000 for not providing a DNA sample after returning from Tennessee. The Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office says even if he makes bond, Spanevelo won't be released immediately. He is still being held for another charge in St. Clair County, Alabama, which does give the family some comfort.
We have been reassured that no matter what, despite what it shows or looks like, he will not be able to get out on bond. So that has been very reassuring.
If released, Spanevelo is not allowed to own a firearm, cannot have contact with Cassie.
So again, even Cassie's family was informed from law enforcement that, even though it looks like, okay, that bond is set right there at only $21,000, they have been, reinsured that he isn't going anywhere. So that also, on top of me just looking it up, that made me feel better too. So he ain't going nowhere. Hey, Nellie. Everyone say hi to Nellie. I miss you, Nellie. She says, hey, Crazy Crime Chick. So good to see you. It's good to see you. Well, see your name in chat. I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Miss Emotion. You had to start from the beginning. Well, I did it. I just kind of started, so you didn't miss much, love. Okay, so let's go and listen to if he did. Now, if he did, which I don't think he is, but if he did bond out, he does have some restrictions. So let's see what they are.
Not have contact with Cassie Carlie's family or any witnesses. The firearm cannot have contact.
Reassuring.
If released, Spanevelo is not allowed to own a firearm, cannot have contact with Cassie Carlie's family or any witnesses. The judge also ordered him to surrender any valid passports and said he cannot leave the Florida Panhandle and has to wear a GPS ankle monitor.
That does help. We want to make sure he cannot get anywhere near us, nor Sailor. Despite if he thinks he knows what's best for her, he obviously doesn't based on his actions that we think he's responsible for.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you. How many times do I always do that? Like I was saying, now you guys know about, the bond and the hold on him. So he ain't going to go anywhere. Now we're going to look at the affidavit. You guys know I personally love looking at police reports. I personally do. I know some people think it's so boring, but I like looking at it. So I'm going to drag you guys along with me. You couldn't hear me? I know, because I was muted. I was muted. Hey, we got Scott in the house. Hey, Scott, how are you doing today? I mean, it wouldn't be a live, right? If I was not muted at least once and I thought I was talking to you guys. I mean, every single live I do that, right? Seriously. I like looking at the reports too. Okay, so just warning you guys, the report is redacted so much. Let me just show you guys. Like, look at this. I don't think I've ever read a report that was this redacted. Like, are you serious? Like, freaking A. So what I did was, because some of this information is going to be some of the text messages. So I do have some of the text messages ready to go for you guys. So I can just read that instead of saying, blah, 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 blank, blah, 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 blank. It'll get kind of annoying. So I'm going to try to do my best to use my own memory for some of the information that's blacked out based off of interviews that the family has done and also what we have been told from law enforcement. Okay, so I don't have any of my documents in front of me. I'm just going to go based off on my memory. And I know a lot of you know the case, so you guys can try to help me out too with what we think it says, where it is blacked out, because it's a lot. All right, so let me get comfortable. Let me just get a little comfortable. I love you too, sweet Sherry. Oh gosh. Good times, right? Good times. All right, let me move this around, you guys, just a little. All right, so let's scroll on down. You know me, I just like to go straight to the probable cause, okay? Now, it says that on or about March 27th, 2022, Marcus Spanevelo is the last known person to see, and I'm going to just assume right here it says Cassie alive. It does say after a scheduled custody exchange. Now, and it does black out some information right here. Marcus knowingly and willfully violated, these are going to be the charges, tampering with evidence, false information to law enforcement by not disclosing information about where he stopped along his route. So it's letting us know what false information. So he didn't give the correct information where he stopped along his route of returning home to Panama City Beach with Cassie later with blank later that evening. So with Cassie later that evening, to including throwing. Now this part right here is blacked out, but as we go on, it's going to be right here. It would be throwing her phone out of the window of his truck. Okay. Now the facts containing this information for probable cause are as followed. Now, on March 28th, 2022, the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office received a complaint in reference to a missing/endangered person. Patrol deputies made contact with the complainant, blank, who advised that and this is going to be Cassie's dad, because we know Cassie's dad is the one who filed the missing report. So, advised that his, daughter had not been heard from since the night before. Now, Cassie's dad advised that on March 27th at approximately 1900 hours, I'll let you guys put that inside the chat. I think that's 7 p.m. I get so nervous with military time. I feel like my dad is just right there staring at me like, you better get it right. Hey, Ash, how's it going? Okay. What was I? 1900 hours that left the residence at and it gives probably their address in order to pick up. And we know that Cassie left. She was living with her father at the time. She left the residence and she went to go do a custody exchange with Marcus, and she was actually going to be the one to get their daughter Sailor. Now, I don't know, my brain's totally farting right now. Where was this exchange taking place, you guys? I can't think right now. Let's see. Ash, yes. Okay, good. It's 7 p.m. I did need a break, Miss Emotions. I really, really did. You know what it is? It's because it's the Summer Wells case. It takes me. It really does. Yeah, but what's the name? Yes, but what is the name of the bar? Why am I not thinking of it? Come on, you guys. Come on. What's the name of it? Someone has to know. Oh, and I don't have my phone. I can't even look it up. And they blacked it out, of course, but I'll let you guys see if you guys could come up with it. I'm sure someone will. Anybody watching, can you guys help us out? No, that was their original where they usually did, Rose. Hey, John's in the house. But remember, when she left her dad's that night, she went to a bar and grill. What's the name of the bar and grill? I am totally blanking out right now. I can't think of it. Hopefully you guys can think of it. But she left her house at 7 p.m. Now she went to go do, again, the custody exchange with Marcus. She was going to be getting her daughter Sailor. Now it does go on to say that, blank advised that he waited. So Cassie's dad advised that he waited until 2140 hours to check on, I'm assuming Cassie. He tried calling, but wasn't able to get in touch with her. He sent several text messages and eventually got a text from Cassie. If you guys remember, he got a text back from the phone, which stated, now it does say Marcus is working on it. So I went to go look at those text messages that we do have. Juanas, there you guys go. Juanas. Thank you, Raybird and Sweet Sherry and Sky and anyone else that said Juanas and Amanda. Thank you guys. Why did I black out with that one? Juana's, they went to go meet up at Juana's. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. We work together here. All right. So this is what, so right here, all this blacked out information is going to be basically this information. So this is the text message that Cassie's dad received from her phone. And you can see it says, I'm sorry, car was acting up and I broke my phone. Marcus is working on it. I will stay at his place tonight. He is paying me money to do some stuff around the house. Then it says, are you in PCB? And then the response is no. The screen is jumping all over the place. Let me see if he can get this fixed, and I'll call you. And then we know that Cassie's dad did say that he was going to go to sleep. He just needed to know that his girls were all right. Okay, so again, you can see right here, it just says that blank went to sleep, and then on 3/28/22, obviously she was not back yet. Now, let's see, let's go to the next page, because it says Marcus text. So it's going to go into that Marcus replies. Okay, so right here it says blank first, the car not working right, then said had an issue and asked me to see if I could fix. I'm trying to see what's wrong. Keep getting mad. I was trying to look at text messages. So this right here is going to be, let's see. Let me get it. This text message. It's going to be this one. Let's bring that here. Okay, so it's going to be this text message. Let me close that. Can you guys see that on your end? Yeah, you guys can see. So again, just so you guys know, what I'm doing is, since it's so blacked out, just based off our memory, what we know with the case and what is being said here, this looks like it's going to be this one right here. So I'll just read it. So again, this is going to be Marcus in the blue, and it says, why you keep calling me? And then again, it says that I haven't heard from Cassie. Is she with you? And this is where in the affidavit that's all blacked out, it says, no, she was out of her mind last night. First with her car not working right, and then said her phone had an issue and asked me to see if I could fix it. As I'm trying to see what's wrong with she keeps getting mad, like I was trying to look at her text messages, then asked for a ride home, and as we getting close, she changed her mind because you would flip out. So her dad would flip out, he's stating, to see her like that. Then asked me to drop her off at, and then it says, I don't know, Stacy, I think, but don't want to tell me where the place is because I could go after Stacy. Now, asked me to just drop her off in the middle of nowhere in Destin that late in the night with Sailor. I told her I wouldn't let Sailor go like that, and she flipped out, and I left with Sailor. If she wants Sailor back next weekend, she will have to drive to me, he says. Okay, so again, that's basically what this says. You can see right here, all this stuff right here. So let's see, where can we go? Again, he's saying he's not good with names. I'm not sure, and all that stuff. So deputies attempted to make contact with Marcus. Sergeant Horn called, and it gives the number, which was the number blank had for Marcus, and spoke to a male who identified himself as Marcus. So during their conversation, Marcus provided the same information that he provided in the text messages to blank, so to Cassie's dad. Now, Marcus did advise that, I'm going to just assume right here, it says Sailor was with him. Now, Marcus made no mention of the location of Cassie's vehicle. Now, based on the circumstances, let's see, Cassie was entered as missing/endangered under suspicious circumstances. I wonder why they even blacked out Cassie's name on this. I don't know. It's like they went crazy with blacking out everything. I don't know. And we read a lot of these, and I don't know, I feel like this one is just completely blacked out. You guys are funny. Okay. Deputy spoke with blank, who provided a recorded statement. Now, blank advised that she had spoken to Cassie on Friday. Now, if my memory serves me right, based on the interviews that we've heard, I believe this would be Cassie's sister right here. Okay. So again, deputy spoke with, I'm assuming this is Cassie's sister based on my memory, but don't quote me on it, who provided a recorded statement. Now, she advised that she had spoken to Cassie on Friday, March 25th. Now, she informed that Marcus had recently been served with paperwork in which gave Marcus a deadline to pay his back, and it's blacked out. And if you remember, remember we went through all the records, the court records during one of the live, we looked at everything. Remember, he was ordered to pay lawyer fees, and then also that he was that child support. So Cassie expressed being fearful of Marcus and considered purchasing a firearm. Now, I think this again would be, I'm not sure who this is talking about, but it says blank recently moved from and was aware of this information. Blank did have a roommate at, and again, this is all blacked out. So I'm not sure who that is talking about, to be honest, for that part right there. Because I know Cassie lived with her dad. Now, on March 29th, 2022, I, along with Deputy Mitchell Kelly, traveled to and this is going to be Birmingham, Alabama, because that's where they first talked to Marcus and made contact with Marcus, and it's blacked out. Now, during a recorded interview with Marcus, he gave the following account. Now, this is what Marcus originally told law enforcement, that on Sunday, March 27th, he met with Cassie at, again, that would be Juana's, right? And he gives the address, and to speak about tax documents. So that was something new that I had not heard before. So he's stating that he met up with Cassie at Juana's and they were going to talk about tax documents. So I'm wondering, was that about who was going to claim a sailor maybe? I'm not too sure. So that was something new that I had not heard. Hey, daughter to Scotland, how are you? I may be getting my names mixed. I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat, guys. Now, and then it says that Marcus stated, that blank was not with him for, it's blacked out, but Marcus claimed was having, yeah, it's all blacked out. So I'm assuming this is what he claims their conversation was about. Why do they have to black it out? Right? Like, why? Now, blank asked Marcus about, and he replied that he was not a mechanic and that he never touched, looked at, or got in. So I'm wondering if this says that he never got in her vehicle, maybe he's trying to say. Now, I asked about blank, and he stated he attempted to look at blank, but blank from him. So I'm wondering if that's where it's like, he tried to look at her phone. He says that her phone was broken and, he was trying to fix it. And he says that she was getting mad, like if he was trying to look at her text messages. Let's see. He stated there was an altercation at this time. So he's admitting that they got into some type of argument. Blank, I know, right? Blank for everything. Hey, Demon Child. Hey, everyone coming into chat. Thank you guys for all being here. I appreciate it. We're going through Marcus Spanevelo's affidavit, and a lot of it is blacked out. Stuff that shouldn't be blacked out, like Cassie's name. I don't know why they blacked that out, you guys. Yeah, all the blanks and the blanks. And I'm doing my best based off of memory of what we've seen with the family interviews and law enforcement. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so he admits that they had an altercation at that time. Now, he was asked to speak about that and stated blank had, and it's completely blacked out, but would not further elaborate on it. He continued on and stated blank went with him to get, so maybe Cassie went with him to get blank, and upon blank was asked to, I don't know. Let's see. Marcus stated further that he did not want to see blank in this state. Marcus explained, okay, so then again, this is going to be about that text message that I read to you guys. about how he said that she asked him to allegedly, which we know is not true. Why? I don't believe it's true, that she asked him to drop her off in the middle of nowhere, and she didn't want her dad to see her like that, right? So he was saying that Marcus explained Cassie was hyper, but this was not, I don't know, normal. Marcus stated he agreed to drive Cassie to, and it's blacked out. And then again, he states it was destined. And then it says because he was already going that direction. Now, once they arrived in this location, Cassie refused to provide, and it's blacked out, and told him to pull the truck over. Marcus described that Cassie was in the passenger seat, and he further described that Cassie attempted to, and it's blacked out, now upon exiting the vehicle. So he's claiming that she did something, trying to get out of the vehicle. He said this was sudden and stopped in the middle of the road, where Cassie jumped out and attempted, and it's just blacked out. Now, I'm just wondering if Cassie realized when she was in the vehicle, for whatever reasons, we don't really know why Cassie got in the vehicle. And keep in mind that the family stated that, she would have never gotten in the vehicle with Marcus, ever. And the only reason she would have been if it had to do with Sailor, like maybe safety wise. So we don't know why she got in that vehicle. We don't know the reasons behind it. So I'm wondering how this is all saying that he's saying that she tried to jump out, and in the middle of the road, she tried to get out of the vehicle. I'm wondering if she did try to literally get out of that truck, realizing that something was wrong, right? So I don't know. I just think the little things that he says about this story, I personally feel there's little hidden truths to it. And unfortunately, it's blacked out some of the stuff that we need. Now, he said that he drove away, so he left her there, he says. He left her there, and he said he kept Sailor. So he left her there, kept Sailor, and continued to his house in Panama City Beach, and it says that it took approximately 1 hour to an hour and a half to drive from that destination that he was originally at. Now, Marcus stated he arrived at his home in Panama City Beach at around 11:20 p.m. Now, the following day, which would have been March 28th, he left Panama City Beach around 4:20 a.m. to travel to, and I'm going to assume this is Birmingham because this is where they found him. And we also know, he goes out there for work. Now, on March 30th, 2022, let me see if I could zoom in a little bit. Oh, that's so much better, you guys. Oh my gosh. Where am I at? All right. Yeah, that's so much better. Okay. All right, let's go there. Okay, Miss Emotions. Oh, wait till we look at his, that new mugshot of his where he's smiling. Have you guys seen that? How many of you wanted to break the screen? Okay. So again, where did I leave off? On March 30th, 2022, I was provided the information that, now this is interesting, I thought, that an anonymous tip stated that Marcus had spoke to a person and told them that he had located, again, this would be Cassie's phone in his truck, and threw it out of the window. So on the 30th, March 30th, an anonymous tip was called in. So whoever this anonymous, who did this tip, I'm just so thankful that they did it. So again, someone called it in that Marcus had told someone or told them that he had located Cassie's phone in his truck and threw it out the window. Now, based on this information, Marcus was re-interviewed. So remember, they did that initial interview where he says he, dropped her off. She was acting crazy and all that stuff, wanted to get out of the truck. He kept Sailor because he says I wasn't going to drop her off in the middle of nowhere. And now they go back and re-interview him with this new information. So during the course of this interview, I confronted Marcus about this information. Marcus did admit that he had possession of Cassie's phone until March 28, 2022, where he threw the phone out of the window in the area of, and it's redacted. I asked him why he did not keep the phone to later return it, and he stated he did not care about blank property, so I'm assuming Cassie's property, so he chose to just throw it out of the window. He gave an approximate location of where this occurred. Now, during this interview, Marcus was asked about where he traveled after Cassie got into his vehicle at, and it's blacked out. Now, Marcus insisted that he drove to, and it's redacted, in his vehicle without stopping. The only place Marcus said he may have stopped was at a gas station to get a drink. Now, meanwhile, investigators followed up on this information. So, it says, look at the surveillance video, was located from a condo located across the street from where the blank occurred, and where was located 2 days later, and where her phone was located 2 days later. The surveillance shows a black truck pulling a large black trailer. Was the trailer black? Was it black? I thought it was a different color. Now, Marcus is the registered owner of a 2016 black Chevy. We do know that. And a 2018 black cargo trailer. I didn't realize it was black. I thought it was like a navy blue. Now, and it gives, all that information. Now, it says it's then observed pulling up to the truck and trailer for approximately 30 to 40 minutes. Both vehicles stay stationary until a person who appears to be tall and clearly not Cassie is seen walking from the passenger side / trailer side door and around to the driver's side of the truck. Hold on, let me reread this really quick. Hold on. So, investigators followed up on this information. Surveillance video was located from a condo located across the street from where the blank occurred. Is there condos around Juana's? I'm trying to think of the map. I'm trying to think what it says right here. So meanwhile, investigators followed up on this information. Surveillance video was located from a condo located across the street from where the blank occurred and where blank was located 2 days later. And blank was located 2 days later. No, then it couldn't have been there. The surveillance shows a black truck pulling a large black trailer, which we know that's Marcus, right? Marcus is the registered owner, again, we know, to the truck and the trailer. And then blank is then observed pulling up to the truck and trailer. So Cassie is then observed pulling up to the truck and trailer for approximately 30 to 40 minutes. Both vehicles stay stationary until a person who appears to be tall and clearly not Cassie is seen walking from the passenger side / trailer side door and around to the driver side of the truck. You see the truck's parking lights flash as if the truck was being unlocked. The person believed to be Marcus, based on his height and relation to the truck, is seen going to the driver's side of Cassie's vehicle where he opens the door. He then leans into the driver's side and the headlights to Cassie's vehicle turns off, and the truck and trailer soon pull away. Marcus denied touching Cassie's vehicle in any way. But it doesn't say though that Cassie is seen getting out. Hold on, guys, because this is the first time I'm literally reading this. So basically what it's saying is that, surveillance is showing Marcus' truck pulling up, Cassie's vehicle pulling up. They're parked side by side, parallel, right? Marcus gets out and goes over to Cassie's vehicle. The person believed to be Marcus, based on his height in relation to the truck, is seen going to the driver's side of blank vehicle, which we're going to, Cassie's vehicle, where he opens the door. He then leans into the driver's side and the headlights to blank vehicle turn off. So Cassie's vehicles turn off and the truck and trailer soon pull away. Am I missing something here? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Did I miss where it says Cassie gets out of the vehicle? I wish this part wasn't redacted at all. Hold on. Can you guys see that okay on your end? Can I zoom in a little bit? Will it get too big? Let's see. You guys can see that, yeah. Hold on. This is bugging me. Okay, so right here on top it says Marcus' truck is parked. Then you can see Cassie's car pretty much pulling up to the truck and trailer. Now for approximately 30 to 40 minutes, both vehicles stay stationary until a person who appears to be tall and clearly not Cassie. So wait, so they're parked near each other for 30 to 40 minutes without anybody getting out of the vehicles? Yeah, for approximately 30 to 40 minutes, both vehicles stay stationary until one person who appears to be tall and clearly not Cassie is seen walking from the passenger side / trailer side and around to the driver's side of the truck. You see the truck. Oh, wait, am I missing it? So, who appears to be tall and clearly not. Okay, so what do you guys think this says? So right here it's telling us that they're parked next to each other, and for 30 to 40 minutes nobody gets out of the vehicle. And then until one person, okay, so who do you think this is? Until a person who appears to be tall and clearly not blank is seen walking from the passenger side / trailer side door and around to the driver's side of the truck. You see the truck's parking lights flash as if the truck was being unlocked. The person believed to be Marcus, based upon his height and relation to the truck, is seen going to the driver's side of Cassie's vehicle, where he opens the door. He then leans into the driver's side, and the headlights to Cassie's vehicle turn off, and the truck and trailer soon pull away. So basically that's saying that Marcus went, opened her door, and turned, it looks like turning her vehicle probably off. Again, Marcus denied touching Cassie's vehicle in any way. So right there, he's lying about that. Let's see what you guys are saying. I think he drugged her or forced her to go with him. But see right here, it's not saying based off their surveillance that there was any altercation right then and there. Like, it doesn't say that, the male dragged the female, or you know what I mean, or it clearly looked like there was an, argument. Drug taking, in my view. Drug taking. What do you mean? Hold on. Yeah, the main part that we need is blacked out. Well, based off what we could see, it seems to me they were parked, and I wonder, while they're both parked there, I do wonder if they were like on the phone talking to each other or texting each other, because sitting there next to each other for 30 to 40 minutes, that's a long time without getting out of the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So that's a really long time. So I'm wondering if they were on the phone talking about whatever they were talking about, or texting or something like that. Again, the data from the phone will give us more information on that. But based off of this, they were just both in their vehicles at that time for 30 to 40 minutes until a person who appears to be tall and clearly not blank is seen walking from the passenger side / trailer side door and around to the driver's side of the truck. You see the truck's parking lights flash as if the truck was being unlocked. So it seems like if Cassie went to the truck, maybe they had to be talking for 30 to 40 minutes. No way are you going to just be sitting there in your car with, the baby daddy or the other person next to, you know what I mean, for that long. They had to be talking on the phone. And whatever was said, it seems like Cassie went in that vehicle. That's what I'm getting from this, you guys. I love to see what you guys think, or anybody on the replay. I'm actually going to share the documents in the group too, so you guys can read it. I'll try to share it on the community page, but I feel like, I don't know, it's hard for me to do that, especially right now with no phone. But I'll try to do it in the group. And then how it says that once the person gets to, goes to that side of the truck, you can see the truck's parking lights flash as if the truck was being unlocked. So if she walked over there and then he unlocked the truck door, then it says the person believed to be Marcus, now it says, they didn't redact that, based on his height and relation to the truck, is seen going to the driver's side of blank vehicle, so Cassie's vehicle, where he opens the door. He then leans into the driver's side, and the headlights to Cassie's vehicle turn off, and the truck and trailer soon pull away. Marcus denied touching the vehicle. So that's what it looks like to me. I'm really interested to see what you guys say. Sorry it took me so long to figure it out. I'm still questioning it. Still questioning it as I go. Still questioning it. Yeah, we don't know what he actually did once she got in that vehicle either. So how Miss Emotion says that he may have drugged her or knocked her out or strangled her until unconscious. Vicky says, I wonder if he pulled a gun. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking too. I wonder if he pulled a gun on her. Yeah. And again, I'm wondering, since it was 30 to 40 minutes before anybody got out of the vehicle, I'm wondering if she probably didn't want to get out of the vehicle. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if that's what, because that's a long time. You guys think about that, 30 to 40 minutes. That's almost an hour just sitting in your vehicle. I wonder if we'll learn if any text messages or if there was a phone call that's going to show when they were parked, if that phone call was in duration of that 30 to 40 minutes, because that's just a long time for me to be sitting in a vehicle like that. Valerie says he definitely did something to scare her. Yeah, because like her family stated, she would never get in the vehicle with him, ever go anywhere. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm thinking that too, Miss Emotions, just based off of what her family has stated, and just me being a mom, and me thinking what would make me get in the vehicle. Right there, that comment would get me if he said he was going to hurt Sailor or something with Sailor's safety. That is the only way I would have gotten in a vehicle, is based just 100% what you said right there. Oh, sweet Sherry, that must be fun. How are the grandkids? She says she's here listening, just running around setting up beds. She got 3 grandbabies that are coming to spend the night. How exciting. You guys all know already. I can't wait to be a grandma. I have a long way to become a grandma. My kids aren't even close to that. But I don't know. I just think it would be pretty cool to be a grandma. I think I'll be a cool grandma. Got a long ways to go. How old are your grandbabies, sweet Sherry? Okay, let me continue. Yeah, I agree, Miss Emotions, 100%. Okay. Okay, so let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, so detectives, they verified that blank was at a separate location. Huh. Oh, great. Now we got to figure this out. Detectives verified that blank was at a separate location. Surveillance video then shows Marcus leaving blank in the direction of blank just before leaving the Marcus stops. You know, I'm really getting mad over these blackouts right here, blackouts, these little black redacted parts. Those are good age, sweet Sherry. They're not like, the 4 is still little because if you think about it, Summer was 5. So 4 is just a little bit smaller than Summer. I think with my kids, one of my favorite years was about 4 years old, 4 and 5, because they still have that little baby like cheeks and stuff like that. I don't know. They're still like so loving. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it says that Marcus stops at and makes a purchase at a gas station. It says this was verified through a surveillance video and bank records. And again, it says that they had to get a subpoena for those bank records. This information was also not disclosed while speaking with Marcus on 3/29 or 3/30. So when they spoke with him on those 2 days, they did not inform them that they already had that information. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In the bushes. In the bushes. What a cool name. What's going on in the bushes? Sorry, guys. I'm just, me. I was thinking that too. Oh my God. Wait, you have 12 grandkids? Am I reading that right? No, I'm not reading that right. Wait. I'm not reading that right, sweet Sherry. You have 12 grandbabies. Is that what you're saying? Matthew says his boy is 3 and is so magical. Is he into all the boy things? Like dirt and like, worms and going outside. And my younger one, my 11-year-old, she's a total tomboy, but she likes that. She liked like boy stuff. So she would be playing in the dirt with the worms and and it was so cute. Just the other day, and I took a picture of her. She's 11. She had her helmet for when she skateboards. Her helmet, and has like spikes. I'm getting off track really quick, you guys. And she comes in and she was in the backyard and stuff, and she was digging in the dirt, and she has like this little worm, and she just looks so little, like, at 11. I'm like, that's so cool that she's still into that stuff, football, mud, and cars. That's so cool, Matthew. Wow, sweet Sherry has 12 grandbabies. How many kids you got, sweet Sherry? Wow, that's a lot of grandbabies. Oh, you have no wonder. Jesus Christ, she has 5 daughters. Okay, now it makes sense. Wait, do you have any boys or you have pure girls? Oh man, imagine that during teenage years in the bathroom. I hope you had more than 2 bathrooms. More than 1 bathroom at least. Yeah, very impressive. Wow. 12. Wow. What a blessing though. That's so cool. Kids are cool. Kids are pretty cool. They're pretty expensive too. Okay, let me get back to this. Sorry, before someone's like, oh my God. Where did we leave off? Okay, so again, detectives located video surveillance at, and it's blacked out. And again, this is going to be the address here because you can see it says right there. Minutes after leaving blank while reviewing video footage. Now, Marcus' truck and trailer are observed traveling at approximately 21:08 hours. While reviewing additional footage, Marcus is seen making a U-turn into the blank parking lot. Marcus drives near an external camera, which shows him driving the truck, and there is clearly no one in the passenger seat. So basically, he should have had Cassie in his vehicle at this time, like he states. He is then seen entering the blank. They are in the store for approximately 15 minutes before making a purchase, which was confirmed to be pay-as-you-go, cellular phone, and exiting the store. Oh gosh, hold on. Detectives located video surveillance at blank minutes after leaving while reviewing video footage. Marcus' truck and trailer are observed traveling blank at approximately 21:08 hours. While reviewing additional footage, Marcus is seen making a U-turn into the blank parking lot. Marcus drives near an external camera, which shows him driving the truck, and there is clearly no one in the passenger seat. So 21:08 hours is what? I'm wondering if that is saying that at this time it would have been Sailor. I'm interested to see what you guys say. Sorry, I'm really way better than this, but all this thing being redacted is like we're trying to figure out. 9:08 p.m. So then he would have had, okay, so it would have been, by then he would have already spoken with Cassie and all that, because remember it was at 7. So no. Oh, she's saying 8:08. 21:08 is 9:08, or it's 21:08. So it would have been. Vicky, I still think she was in the trailer. Vicky, you think he placed Cassie in the trailer? 9:08. Okay, yeah, 9:08 p.m. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. Hey, here for it. All right. So let me go on. So then if it would have been 9:08, then that would have been after he met up with Cassie then with the time frame. Okay. So detectives located video surveillance which shows the same black trailer and truck and trailer traveling through without stopping. Marcus' information about her being dropped off was not corroborated. Now, deputies with the Walton County, Florida Sheriff's followed up the tip about the blank and recovered and it's blacked out, believed to be in the vicinity of where Marcus claimed he threw the phone out. So deputies with Walton County, Florida Sheriff's followed up with the tip about, remember, the phone, and recovered and I'm sure that's the type of phone right there, believed to be Cassie's, probably in the vicinity of where Marcus claimed he threw the phone out. So they found it basically where he said he threw it. Other surveillance video has been located of Marcus. However, blank is never seen. The last time blank location is verified is when blank arrives at the, okay, so again, we're going to just go, and this is going to be Cassie then. So other surveillance video has been located of Marcus. However, Cassie is never seen. The last time, Cassie's location is verified is when she arrives at the, I'm assuming that's going to be Juana's. And it appears Marcus is the person who shuts off and secures, her vehicle before leaving. Now, the information about, and it's redacted, was not provided during any of the interviews conducted with Marcus on March 29th and March 30th. This information also accounts for some of the missing time frame information of what he did while traveling to his residence. Now, on March 31st, I was contacted by corroborating individual advising they had recently spoken with Marcus via phone. So they were contacted by someone who, an individual advising they had recently spoken with Marcus via phone. During this conversation, Marcus made statements that somehow law enforcement found out he threw the phone out of his truck. When Marcus was asked why he threw the phone, he replied stating he had to get rid of it. Why would you have to get rid of it, Marcus? Now it says that Respectfully, they requested a warrant for the arrest of Marcus Spanevelo for knowingly and willfully violating, and gives the codes, tampering with evidence, false information to law enforcement by not disclosing, the information regarding disappearance, which greatly hindered our attempts to locating Cassie's last known whereabouts, to include throwing her phone out of his vehicle. And then the rest is just, it's signed for. So that was kind of complicated to read to you guys with all of it being redacted. Jesus. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me take that off the screen too. Oh, sweet Sherry, don't mind. It's okay. We get it. So now we kind of know a little bit more of why certain charges are being, placed against Marcus, even though a lot of it was redacted. They have surveillance footage, it looks like, and then a anonymous tip came in. Also, someone stating that Marcus told him that he had to get rid of the phone. So, why you have to get rid of the phone for? Let's watch. Let me see. Let's watch him at his bond hearing. Do I have a photo really quick? Let me see. Let me close some stuff out. Look at this smug face right here, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. No remorse. No. Right here, he just looks pure evil and scary, right? Right here for this one. Then this one right here. This was April 18th. Marcus Spanevelo, the man facing charges in connection with the disappearance of Cassie Carlie, was booked into the Santa Rosa County Jail just after 11 p.m. Sunday following extradition from Tennessee. And this is his new photo. And he's just smiling right here, just smug. Just, to me, I feel like such a, narcissistic, I don't know. He's just still trying to put daggers, I feel like, to anyone who loves Cassie. And that's what this smug look looks like to me. That's what I first thought. No remorse, nothing. He's just smiling with someone needs to sock him in the throat or something, punch him in the throat or something. He looks like his nose is pretty fucked up already, but yeah. Yeah, throat punch. Exactly. Seriously. And I just feel like he had, in my opinion too, based off of all the court stuff we looked at and read, he just probably, I'm just, my opinion, but I just feel like he probably just had all this built up anger and resentment, towards Cassie for his own, failures in life. And he's still, with this mugshot, trying to hurt the people that love her. It just makes me sick. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this and cross your finger. You guys, throat punch, throat punch. Yeah, I know. Sociopath. Okay, so I'm going to play this and I'm going to cross my fingers that it plays. This is the only one that I can get the bond hearing, a good audio of it, but it glitches a lot. So cross your fingers, it don't glitch. Let's see. Let me know if there's echo in the background and I'll switch it around and do it a different way. So let me see. It's going to load and probably play an ad. Hey mermaid psychic, how are you? Everyone throat punch him. Okay, let's mute. We don't need to hear that or look at the ad. Let's see. How do you... hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, let's do it that way. Move. Okay. Let me put sound back on.
Parents, let's see. bond will remain the same for each case. There are conditions of bond set by the circuit judge on case number 22491.
Sorry, I stopped it. How's audio? Can you guys let me know? How's audio? Let me know. Hey, Jen, good to see you. Was it echoing? And look at him during this bond hearing. He has he's just like we're bothering him or something. Like so unbothered. Like he's just like, yeah. Look at his face. Look at that. Okay. It's clear. Okay, cool. Let's go back to it. Volume up. Okay. Let me make it like this for you guys. Okay.
Let's see. So each bond will remain the same for each case. There are conditions of bond set by the circuit judge.
What happened?
On case number 22491 CF. So conditions will be, sir, you'll not engage in any criminal activity. You'll not commit any acts or threats of violence. You'll have no contact with.
Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Let's try this again. You guys can still hear me, right? What's in his hand? I think that's because he's looking at what the fuck? Why are you not responding? Hold on. Don't act up. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let's exit and try this again. Okay, hold on. You guys can look at his mug while I pull it up. So I think that's to the screen that he's looking at. Give me a second. Let me get it. What's his name? Marcos Spanevelo. All right, hold on. I don't want to go on Twitter. Let me see. Hold on. While you guys are waiting while I pull this up, what time is it for you guys? Right now it's barely 2:45. I feel like today's gone by so freaking slow. Okay, hold on. Let me go. All right, hold on, guys. Let me grab this. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's. All right, it's just loading on my end, you guys. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's try this again. Let's move this over here. Can you guys see it on your end? Yeah, you guys can. It's 11:45 where D is at right now. Oh my lord. It's past your bedtime. Okay, let's try this again. Let's let it load and then we'll play it. 5:45 Tennessee here. 5:45 p.m. Maryland. Oh, Matthew, it's 10:45 p.m. too where you're at. Oh gosh. You guys are in some major time differences with me. It's so funny because in the morning when I text D, I'll tell her like, oh, it's 9 o'clock for my time, and it's already like not like dinner time for her. Okay, let's try this again, you guys. Let's mute this because we don't need to hear the ad. 10:40. Oh, it's 10:45. 5:47. Here for it says 5:47. So that means you guys got your dinner time right now. Apple says 4:47. All right, it's loading. All right, and this ad is just, if you're working to clear your headspace and your workspace, trust experts, guaranteed. QuickBooks. Okay. Afterwards, I am cooking Sky. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let me unmute.
Let's see.
Hold on, sorry. I'm just clearing things out for you guys. Hold on. Okay. Also, when it gets blurry, you guys, it's the audio of whoever did this. It looks like they're recording it like off the screen, so it does blur up. It's not me. It's whoever did this recording, just so you know. Okay.
First appearance. Let's see. So each bond will remain the same for each case. There are conditions of bond set by the circuit judge on case number 22491 CF.
He looks
So conditions will be, sir, you'll not engage in any criminal activity. You'll not commit any acts or threats of violence. You'll have no contact with any of the witnesses or the family of Cassie Carlie.
I wonder what he's thinking.
You will not possess any weapons or firearms.
I just want to like move his hand so his face falls.
You'll not leave Santa Rosa, Escambia, Okaloosa, or Walton County. There's also Bay County listed.
I feel like he knows, like he ain't going nowhere.
There's going to be an active GPS monitor, hookup on release. It says active state. Who are they asking to have the monitor for? Is that for the family?
Yes, sir.
All right, there'll be a 2,500 foot exclusion zone. All right, Sid, I have a note here.
I'll make it a little smaller.
Defendant's mother lives in Brazil.
Yes, sir. And from my understanding is that he makes frequent trips out of the country. Given that, I would ask that he surrender his passport and PTR, that he would be unable to leave the country.
All right, sir, do you understand that? Read? Yes, sir.
No, the other person. Yeah,
I
you.
didn't quite hear what
Oh, come on, don't.
he said.
All right, Munch.
To be on it, I would leave the country.
All right, sir, do you understand that?
Me?
Yes, sir.
I didn't quite hear what he said.
All right, my understanding is your mother lives in Brazil, so they're asking for you to surrender your passport.
My American passport is already expired, and I don't even know where that is.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make it a condition to surrender passport.
And if I don't have a passport to surrender?
Well, then you'll have to show proof to PTR, and you will be based on the
Right, Sherry?
court's order. You will be monitored by PTR. Okay, on the misdemeanor case, you'll not engage in any criminal activity, not commit any acts or threats of violence.
Wait, what do you mean, mermaid? He already finds some type of religion. He doesn't belong there. I'm confused by your comment.
May keep all appointments with your public defender, and that'll be on both cases. On the misdemeanor, your next court date is going to be May 5th at 8 o'clock. On the felony, it's going to be May 5th at 9 o'clock.
May 5th,
Well, you
you
have
guys. That's Cinco de Mayo, no? May
Two
5th?
separate times, because you have two separate cases, and they're in two separate courts. So May 5th at 8 o'clock for county court, May 5th at 9 o'clock for circuit court. All right, sir.
Yeah, he looked like he just looked bored. Look at this face.
And from my understanding is that he makes frequent trips out of the country. Given that, I would ask that he surrender his passport to PTR, that he would be on it, I would leave the country.
All right, sir, do you understand that?
Me?
Yes, sir.
I didn't quite hear what he said.
All right, my understanding is your mother lives in Brazil, so they're asking for you to surrender your passport.
My American passport is already expired, and I don't even know where that is.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make it a condition to surrender passport.
And if I don't have a passport to surrender?
It's okay, mermaid.
Well, then you'll have to show
apologies
proof
needed.
to PTR, and you will be based on the court's order. You will be monitored by PTR.
Well, I mean, at least he wasn't doing the hair flip like Aiden Fucci was doing. Remember Aiden Fucci? No need to apologize, mermaid. It's okay. Yeah, he does look like just a smart ass, just really smug. Like, just if we're bothering him right now, he got better things to do. Like, you got nothing better to do, homeboy. You're stuck right there where you belong. Oh my God! Remember Aiden Fucci and the freaking hair flip he was doing? Okay, so now we know bond has been set for him, but he still has that hold, you guys. So from Alabama for that speeding ticket that he did a failure to appear for it. And remember that actually, that warrant was issued. Let me see. Oh, that's Summer Wells case. Sorry, wrong file. Hold on. That warrant, let me see. Do I have that warrant? That warrant was actually issued. Is this it? Before Cassie. I think this is it. Hold on. Yeah, I do have it. Okay, so let me move this here. So, yeah, what a loser, right? Definitely a loser. So this is the one that they were talking about, why he has that hold. There's a hold on him right now from Alabama, because you can see he did a failure to appear. Therefore, it is hereby ordered the clerk of the court shall issue a warrant for the arrest of the defendant for failure to appear. It is ordered that the defendant shall be held without bond pending an initial appearance before the undersigned. Immediately upon the arrest of the defendant, this court shall be notified. And this was done on March 16th. March 16th. Yeah. Failure to appear. So that this is going to be the one that's the hold for him. So even if he does, someone comes up with that bond, he's not going anywhere. So what we're still waiting for right now with this case is going to be obviously the autopsy results. I keep checking every morning to see if anything has been posted about that, and nothing so far with that. So that's the next thing we should hear. He does have court. We just heard his next court appearance will be May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo, no? Right? Isn't that what day is that? Does anybody know? I'm going to go to Twitter really quick, you guys, just to see if anything has been posted since I've been on here. Give me 1 second. Let's see, Marcus Spanevelo. Let's do Cassie Carlie. Latest. Let's see. Let's move this over here for you guys. All right, it's loading. 50 minutes. Slain Florida mother Cassie Carlie X throws proof out of the window. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like a lot of the stuff that's being reported right now is going to be what we just read about how he threw the phone out the window. Let's see. Yeah. X threw evidence out the truck window. God, what a difference, huh? He looks from here to here. Let me get back on the screen. What a difference. Who does he look like right here? God, I can't think. Isn't there a movie? What's that movie? He was a killer. Yes. Yeah, okay, so it is May. What day is that, though? May. Hey, Derek in the house. We have Derek here. Hi, Derek. It's been so long since I've seen you. Your holiday is today. Yes, because you have all your grandbabies. Well, you don't have all your grandbabies today. I'm still tripping over that. Tuesday, you think. Okay, so yeah. All right, so Tuesday, May 5th, I will be in Cali. No, will I be in Cali? No, I leave to Cali on the 6th. Yeah, it's my daughter's birthday, so we're going out there to California, having her. She's turning 12 years old, so we're going to have her. Let me scare you guys. Oh my God, I'm so oily. We're going to have our little birthday party out there with all the fam. And so I'll be out there. I leave Friday. Do we leave Friday? Yeah, Friday morning. And then we're coming back Tuesday. I believe it is Tuesday. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for a little vacation, getaway, and stuff like that. He looks like Hunter Biden. Sorry, not sorry. No, what's that movie? That killer. American. No. Psycho? No. Is it American Psycho? I know, 12, right? It's good to see you, Derek. How are you doing? How you doing? 12 years old, right? One more year and 13. She acts like she's 17. Hey, Raz. How are you? I know. The mugshot is a picture worth 1,000,001 words. The evil right there in the eyes for anyone to see if you just look. Yeah. But what a difference from here to here. Just like, we all want to throat punch him right here. Yeah. Ted Bundy? No, not Ted Bundy. Yeah, is it? Christian Bale. Let's see. I'll tell you. I'm bad with... No, Sky. No. You don't look like him at all. You're crazy. I'm sweating. My shirt. That doesn't look like him. No, that movie, you guys. He's really skinny and he kills people. No, not Dexter. Oh, I love Dexter. I still haven't watched the new one. Fuck. Hold on. It's going to bug me. Is it a... Let's see. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Let's see. Yes, this guy. Ignore my rudeness. Hold on. It's this guy. Let me see, what picture should I get? Let's just do this guy. Hold on. Get in there. This guy. He looks like this guy. Doesn't he? A little bit? Or no? Is it, I'm weird. Like in this photo right here only. In this photo. I don't know. I think he does. I think he does. All right, guys. That's all I got for you. That is it. That's what I got for you today. And tomorrow, just so you guys know, oh my God, I'm so oily looking. And my forehead. This is literally sweat. It's not shine. I've been really trying to work out and do my cardio. I bought one of those sauna suits. Have you guys ever tried a sauna suit? It works so freaking good. I highly recommend it. Doesn't he look like him? Or am I crazy? Oh, it's okay, Scott. I will be... Yes, Scott. I could have used that answer before when I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure it out and it was driving me mad. I'll be live. Yes. Oh my God. And I look like Missy Elliott. I will be live tomorrow, just so you guys know, and I'll be talking about the Summer Wiles case. So if you follow the Summer Wiles case, please subscribe, hit all notifications. I'm going to just be discussing, since I haven't been live and there's been some stuff I've been wanting to discuss, we're going to do like a recap of certain things that have been going on since last week and this week that I haven't had a chance to talk to you guys because I took a lot of days off for my own mental health. And we're going to first talk about this allegation that Rose has been found. Okay, so we're going to go over that. It is the #1 email you guys have been emailing me about, and I just want to thank everybody who takes the time to write in the subject line what the email is about. I really appreciate that, and it helps me out so much when I'm looking through the emails. So definitely that has been an email that's been sent since 2 days ago. It started 2 days ago. Yeah, so we're going to have a discussion on that. I'm going to open the panel up. I want to hear what you guys think. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it. Yeah, so. I know. I miss you guys too. I miss you too, Scott. I miss all of you guys. Geeking me out. Oh, ish. I'm so late. Yeah, you are. I'm already wrapping it up. Perspire, not sweat. While in the sauna suit, I sweat. Let me tell you. All right, guys. So I'm going to let you guys go. I got to go to the library and return some books right now. I want to thank my mods for being here. I appreciate you guys and everybody that tuned in. I know, the algorithm is down right now since whenever I go ghost, the algorithm goes down. So replay gang for the channel is pretty good. So if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what your thoughts are about this case and stuff like that. Again, tomorrow we'll be live. I'm going to have to do it a little bit early, probably around 11. So just keep a lookout. I'll make the thumbnail and all of that in a little bit when I get back from the library. So open panel, don't be shy, come on panel, let me know what you guys think about what we're going to be discussing with the Summer Wiles case. It's going to be super chill, a chill live. I'm trying to think if I should play some of the audio that this creator is saying that she believes Rose is alive. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much. Bye, Vicky. Bye, Matthew, Scott, my mods, everybody that was here throughout this live discussion. And let's see. Sky said the last time I played music, it didn't come out good. So we're not going to play music right now. We're just going to wrap it up. And let me take that off the screen. Let me take that off the screen. Okay, cool. What do you guys think of this background? Hold on. The alien one. Pretty cool, huh? All right, guys. I appreciate you guys all. I love you all. And as always, God willing, I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye, guys.